Because I'm still of the opinion that we should not accept the terms slated by Ndikoro Kingdom. I mean, those things are too big for them for my liking. Besides, they are going to benefit immensely from the project. What I'm saying in effect is that reconsider your stand. Don't sign the documents.
Onyeze, Your Majesty. Onwere mgbe m ga-ayọ chi m nyelụ m aka n'ọgụ mma na ọmụnwe mmeli. One does not fast and pray to his God to be with him in a fight he is assured of winning. Your Majesty, you know we are capable of beating these people blue black if the matter comes. As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, they cannot dare challenge, knowing how powerful we are.
See, a man has 1,000 healthy and fast horses in his pen. And you, Ezekiel, has just one horse. Now, a time for game draws near. And the man with 1,000 horses comes to you that he needs your horse, the only one you have, for the race. What will you do? Knowing full well that the man has 1,000 healthy horses.
Oh no, what manner of stupid man is that? Before I can let that horse out of that pen, the man must sign some documents assuring the safety of my horse. What if my horse does not make it back alive? What has this your stupid story to do with what we are discussing here?
Ezekiel, Ndikoro. Ndikoro community represents the man with the one horse. Please, let us forget this matter and let us think about how we're going to kickstart this project. When? Because I just don't understand what you...
What? You lie! I said to you, you lie! You lie! There is nothing you can do about it. I know that the mother is concerned. There is nothing you can do. Do not do anything. Do you understand? Do not do anything.
What do you say? My priest! My priest! My priest!
What nonsense are you saying?
Priest to him! Do you realize that you are before the king and the royal cabinet? Do you?
What's the meaning of this? You people should stop now.
Prince!
And you, where do you think you're going?
My elders, please, I'm very sorry for what happened. On behalf of my children, I apologize. I promise that it will not happen again. What happened today will never happen again. Please. We are sorry. Sorry.
You just have to. You just have to.
Sorry.
Hey. Your Majesty, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to.
This is a heavy one. But I would advise you to take things easy on your brother. You know, he's the only family you've got.
But he's not seeing it that way. I mean, how could Obinna be this selfish? The prince has engaged me, but he just met this girl. Hey, it will not work. I will not allow it to happen. Never. Never.
Ruth, just calm down. I would not want you to be at loggerheads with your blood brother over this issue.
Loggerhead, you mean? Ujunwa, it's like you don't know me. I will fight to any length to keep what belongs to me, no matter how long it takes.
What of Prince Dubem? Is he willing to fight?
My Dubem will do anything to keep me. That I am sure of.
Then allow him to fight. Allow him to fight your sister. Why do you make peace with your brother? Yes, allow him to fight.
Ujunwa, do you mean I should sit down, fold my arms, and watch Dubem fight this battle alone? And what would that make me? Eh? A coward, of course. And I'm sure you don't want me to feel that way.
Just calm down. Oh, take it easy. It's okay.
Ifeoma, are you normal? What is amusing you? We're saying something very important and you are here laughing and smiling.
Are you sure this girl has no romance?
Exactly. What?
You are laughing and smiling when there is no comic activity going on here.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
So everything that has been happening in this palace is not comic enough.
Ifeoma, so you mean to tell me that, or you mean to tell us that, you are happy about the whole marriage saga going on in this palace?
Extremely happy.
Eh?
Why won't I be happy knowing fully well that the gods are by my side?
Imagine. And what is that supposed to mean?
It means that the gods are using this medium to tell my man, the prince, that I am the right bride, made for him, not a gold digger. You can laugh for all I care. When it will happen, the both of you will beg to be one of my Ashwebi girls.
Beg you. Keep dreaming. Just keep on dreaming.
Ifeoma. Hey, God. It's not only Ashwebi girls. Eh? Even royal mothers of the day.
Thank you.
Look at this one. Eh? Look.
Whatever.
I'll be the one to put the crown on her head.
Ifeoma.
Stop talking.
Look at you. Eh?
My friend, come down. My friend, come down. I said, come down. Who the hell do you think you are? Huh? Who the hell do you think you are? No, I'm asking you a question. Who the hell do you think you are? You think you can come between me and my love? What the hell are you doing with my sister? What are you talking about? I'm asking you a question. What the hell are you doing with my sister? And you're asking me what I'm talking about. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. You cannot stop me from marrying the love of my life. You will not stop me. Is that why you're touching me? Of course. I'll touch you again. Who the hell? You want to fight? Hey. Let's go. Let's go.
My princess, brooding in anger is a thing for the weakling. The edge of your sword has been roughened. Just simply take it to the blacksmith to sharpen.
So what are you trying to say, Foma?
It's simple. Live today, fight tomorrow. You've not lost yet.
This fight is not something you should take a break. It's not.
Everything in life has a break point. You push, you fall back, and re-strategize. That is mastering your act well.
Ifeanyi, sometimes I do not know why you are a maid.
No one can change nature. But I think nature will change mine soon.
I hope so. If only you knew you were the missionary for me to achieve such feat.
You are a bastard. Just try me in this fight.
And imagine the one who said she is the princess.
You're only making mouth. There's nothing you can do.
Wonderful drama. Beautiful rendition from our twin actors.
Don't mind them.
Hey!
As you all can see now that everything is falling in place. Everything is moving according to plan.
Yes.
Now, from the information I gathered, this young man, Obinna, is a very fearless young man. Very soon this battle will turn bloody.
In that case, he might kill the prince.
And that will be the greatest news of the century.
Wonderful.
Now, you now see the reason I want us to just sit back as spectators. This is the reason.
Honestly, Shifibe, if you were to be a woman, as we speak, my wife would have been in their home. I would have sent her packing and come to you and ask for a hand in marriage because, you see, your intelligence, your wisdom, your smartness, unquantifiable.
You can say that again, Ichie Irondo. And that is the reason we call him Igwe.
In the making. Igwe in the making.
It makes me feel better. One more thing.
Okay.
I want us to get indirectly involved in the lives of these warlords.
Okay.
Obinna, the princess, and the prince himself.
Our master, what do you want us, your students, to do?
My love, are you confirming to me that Obinna did this to you?
Babe, this is a man's battle. Allow us to fight this out.
Don't tell me that. Evil people can only triumph when good people do nothing. I cannot sit down and watch Obinna do this to you. I've been considerate a lot, but it seems he's not coming forth. How can I let him tarnish everything I've worked for, the relationship I've built for over years? I have to step in and fight in this battle.
No. No. I can agree to any other thing you say, but definitely not this one. Okay? Listen, I will not always be there to protect you at all times. I will not forgive myself if something bad happens to you. So stop. Just stay out of this, please.
So you mean I should just sit down, fold my arms and watch you fight this battle?
Look at me, look at my face. It's just a little scratch. Huh? There's nothing serious there. Forget about it. Just forget about it. I'll take care of it myself.
Hey. Oh, God. Hey. Obinna is looking for my trouble. Obinna is looking for my trouble. He will get the other side of me in that house. So I will not let him breathe. Oh. He will see the madness he's looking for. Hey. Oh. No problem. Okay.
Relax. Huh? Don't worry yourself. He's just a young man suffering from youthful exuberance. Huh? It's okay. My darling, I assure you that I am not going to let anybody make a mess of the 2 years that we have put in building this beautiful thing that we have.
Who does he think he is? Who? Because he's been named the crown prince of this kingdom, he thinks he...
He's now the king, not knowing that I can cause his downfall.
But you won't do that. Like I said, he's a young man. He has his head in the clouds. He thinks that he's a fortress, but I am going to show him that even a fortress has a soft underbelly. Come on. We'll have this under control.
My love.
Yes, baby.
I am sorry. Listen, I am giving you my word. I will make sure that I get my father to give us his blessings. It's a promise.
And I believe you. You worry too much. It's okay. It's fine. Okay? Stop being upset. Come on. It's okay.
You know, I've trusted you and your boys for many years now. That is why I'm calling. There is an important task that I want you to handle. The prince of my kingdom needs to be taken care of. He's the one standing between me and my ultimate aim. Yes. You see, someone is likely going to do the job, but I want to have a plan A. He'll be going to a peacekeeping treaty with Yono of this kingdom. So I want you to be on a standby in case the plan A fails. Yes, so just get your boys ready. Await my call. It's okay. All right. Okay. Bye.
Why is your face like this? Why are you crying?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Is it Obinna? Is it Obinna because I am mad at him right now?
Why? What did he do?
Answer my question. Is it Obinna? What did he do to you?
I went to the house to give him this food. Only for me to get there, I saw him hugging and kissing the princess.
You say? He's with that fool. You mean he's with that fool in the house?
Yes.
She's dead.
But where are you going? Where are you going to?
My lord, I'm getting scared by the day. These children might end up hurting themselves. It's not only about hurting themselves, but tarnishing the image that took us many years of hard work, sufferings, and sacrifices.
I don't know what is to do with those children. But if any of them tries tarnishing my image, I will make sure I lock that person away forever. Listen to me, I cannot afford to lose this throne for anything, not after deep sacrifices.
I can't even fathom the reason for the hatred they have for themselves. My lord, is there nothing we can do in order to help solve this situation? To solve the problem?
I think the only option left now is to persuade one of them to step down for the other. Don't you understand that I am a custodian of the customs and traditions of our people? And I am the King of Kings. All eyes are watching, even for any tiniest error. Can't you understand that?
Things are getting out of hand already. I already have a bad feeling.
Oh, please, woman. If you don't have any other thing to say, go out there and take some fresh air. Better still, convert that your fear into talking energy to speak to any of them. Okay?
Your Majesty, I really think that we need to do something very urgently. Something needs to be done as soon as possible before words will go out there that the great hunter is no longer capable of protecting his forest.
What option has a rabbit when he comes back and realizes that a python has taken over its hole?
Your Majesty, as long as the rabbit is still very much alive and strong, it has the option of digging another hole. Yes, Your Majesty. The rabbit needs to dig another hole.
The sky is dark. Oh, this is a sign of danger. Can't you walk together? Except they agree. Oh, this is total war.
You've been furious all along, and you wouldn't say what the matter is.
It's nothing to worry yourself about. I'll do a transfer for you.
Please take it easy.
This is getting out of hand.
You need to... Oh. Hey. Dubem. 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 You will have to explain to me. You will have to explain to me, Dubem. Dubem. You will have to explain to me. Wind down and explain to me. You need to tell me what you went there to do. Dubem. I'm not joking. You will tell me who gave you the guts to talk to the man. Come down and tell me who gave you the guts to talk to my man like that. Why would you have to fight my man? I'm asking you, will not ignore me. Answer me.
If you don't get out of my path now, I'll descend on you mercilessly.
What? What did you say? You mad? What are you saying? You will not do it. I am ready for you. Dubem, I am ready for you. You
want to die? You want to die? No, I said you want to die.
I am ready for you, Dubem.
Do you want to die?
I am ready for you, Dubem. I'm ready for you.
Stay quiet. No, what's the problem? What is this? Both of you should go inside now.
You.
I said go inside. Princess. Prince Dubem, you both know the tradition of this kingdom. I hope you don't want to incur the wrath of Ochiara.
What is wrong with both of you? What is even your problem? Aren't you both ashamed of yourselves?
Move!
Your Majesty, I am very sorry for this ugly situation. Please, forgive.
And what are you people still doing there? Will you get out? Idiots! Look at them! Fools!
Really? Oh! So you allowed her to leave? You allowed her to go, right? You should have allowed her to stay back and wait for me to meet her here. Hey! She would have experienced the other side of me that you two have not seen.
You're shouting. You are shouting. I advise you go inside and stop screaming here. If you continue this way, I'm going to deal with you.
Else what, Obinna? What will you do, Obinna? Because you're my elder brother, so what? Is that why your head is swelling?
Slow down. What? Did you just call me by my name?
And I'll call you that.
You just called me Obinna.
Why would I call you? Is that not your name? Eh? Why will you be terrorizing me in this house because you're my elder brother? Why? Listen, let me just tell you. I am like a tigress whose cup has been taken away. I will give you my full dosage of madness in this house if you don't stay away from my man. What happens to Uju here? Uju, who has been nothing but a good girl, showing and expressing her feelings towards you. What are you doing? What did you do? Instead of me to listen to all her pleadings to you, you're here forming stupidity.
You're stupid! I am going to slap your spirit out of your body. Oh, you think you have grown, eh? You think you have grown?
Obinna, slap me.
I will slap you again.
Obinna, slap me.
I will slap you again.
You slap me.
I am going to slap you again. I am going to slap you again. I'm going to slap you again.
Stay away from me. You slapped me because of that stupid girl. Eh?
You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Okay. You will receive the full dosage of my madness in this house.
You. I see this is what you do. You have to stop coming here. Stop coming here, you cheap prostitute. I see this is what you do. You go around this community with your cheap self, looking for a man to sleep with. And then you bring yourself here. Why are you here? Stop coming here. Stop coming here, because not in this lifetime will I reduce myself to getting married to a cheap whore like you. Stop coming by and bringing food here. Stop it.
Obinna! Hey! You are looking for my trouble in this house, so you are looking for my trouble in this house, so you will receive the full dosage of my madness, Obinna! Obinna! Hey! Hey! Okay.
Nonsense going on under my roof. Eh? Are both of you no longer afraid of your father, the supreme king of this kingdom, Umunato community? So, have I become that small to you?
Calm down, Your Majesty. Calm down so that you will not have high blood pressure.
What other high blood pressure is greater than what these urchins call themselves my children are giving me? King of Kings. The lion is not supposed to raise its voice. Shouting the way you are doing right now demeans your authority as the king of Umunato Kingdom. My lord, pronounce your judgment right here and now. And I, Ikemba, the Ochiaga of this great kingdom, will carry it out to the latter. Pronounce your judgment.
Ikemba, you have to quench down His Majesty's anger. It has not gotten to this point. Besides, this is a family issue, a family affair.
Any matter that demeans the fame of the king, the great king of this kingdom, Umunato, is no longer a family matter, but has become a personal matter. And I, Ikemba, will treat it as such. My king, I am still waiting for your instruction. Pronounce your judgment this very minute, and I will carry it out to the latter. Just say it. Oh, it's all right, Ikemba. Your Majesty. Yes. Are you sure you are okay? I am fine. Please, can you just excuse us? As it pleases you, my king. Now, Dubem, tell me, what solution do you have to put this madness to a stop? Tell me.
First of all, I'm sorry for all the stress this girl has really put you through.
Excuse me? Is this you excluding yourself?
Yo, shut up, girl. I'm still talking.
Don't tell me to shut up! Don't do it! Are you older than me? Don't do it!
Enough!
Well, Father, as I was saying, I have a plan. And that plan is simple. She will have to step down. Because I already engaged my girl before she met that idiot.
You're a compound idiot. First class fool! Let me tell you something. I will not step down for you. Not in this life, not in another life.
There she goes again, Father. Calling me names.
Dubem, I will call you whatever that I like. And you will not do anything. You will not do... You replace it. You will not do anything, Dubem. You will not do anything. Yes. I said you will not do anything. What is this now? Dubem, I said you will not do anything. Dubem.
I descended so low to make sure you are happy. I do things that normally I cannot do for any man. But what did I get in return? You gave me the worst insult of my life just because I love and care about you. Don't worry, Obina. I have learned my lesson, and in a very hard way. I will no longer bother you with my feelings again. But be rest assured that since you humiliated me, I will make sure that I do everything within and within my powers to make sure that your relationship with Naomi does not materialize. Instead of her defeating me in this game, I rather put you in a tight corner that you will hardly escape from.
The sky is dark. Oh, this is a sign of danger. Got to walk together, except they agree. Oh, this is total war. Oh, this is total war. This is no more a joke. Nobody over a gun. Who got quench this fire? Fire. This is getting out of hand. This fire, fire. This is getting out of hand.
Ujunwa, why is your face like that? Did anyone hurt you?
Father, you won't understand.
Oh. Ujunwa, talk to me. I'm your father. What is going on? Talk to me. What is it?
Father, this daughter of yours has been very foolish. Father, you remember you told me to be flocking with eagles. Father, I didn't listen to you. I went ahead and enhanced my relationship with chicks. Father, I have wandered far away. But right now I am back home. Yes, Father.
I'm still confused. What's the essence of all this confession?
Father, what is paramount now is that I am ready to flock with eagles. And I'm ready to help you achieve whatsoever aim that you want to.
Well, in that case, you have been forgiven. Come to me. Come to my bosom.
Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I'm so happy.
So?
Now tell me, Father, what is this great plan of yours?
Well, since we are now on the same page,
okay,
let me reveal it to you. I wish to become the king of this kingdom.
Huh?
Yes. And you, the princess.
Ha! I can't believe this. Father, I cannot believe I have been so ignorant of this your wonderful plan because of my stupidity. Ha! Father, you know what? I don't need to ask you how. Because I trust you. You are smart. You're my father, of course. I believe you. Father, all you need to do is to tell me the character you have scripted for me in this episode of yours.
Obinna, I know it's shocking for you to see me in your compound today. But not to worry. I'm here in peace. I actually came in respect to the fracas between you and the prince.
Chief Ibe, if the royal family have asked you to come here to bargain with me, let them know that I am not interested.
Obinna, do I look like a puppet to you? I actually came to see you because I share the same opinion with you.
What opinion do you share with me? What are you talking about?
Obinna, I know that the throne has been unfair to you. Now, look at it from this perspective. The prince has everything at his disposal, just like the story of David and Uriah in the Bible. But the prince does not want you to have anything that you should desire in this kingdom.
What do you think that I desire?
Obinna, I'm an ambitious man. Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Chief Ibe, I want you to cut to the chase and tell me exactly what you want from me.
I have been watching this drama from afar off. But, you see, a sensible elderly person cannot be home and watch a she-goat deliver in tetas. I will be the last person to see you cheated.
Eche, thank you very much. Obviously, you're the only one on my side.
Oh, my prince, don't mention. What am I for? If not to support you. As a matter of fact, I have spoken to your father privately, but his reply was not encouraging. He kept saying, one of them will step down, one of them will step down. But it is not over.
I can't believe my father cannot sanction a decree in my favor.
My prince. You see, there comes a time in the life of a man that he has to jettison the advices from his parents. Even right there in the Holy Book, it is there. Right there. It says that, therefore, a man should leave his father and mother and cleave unto his wife. The Holy Book never said, follow your parents. No. My prince, my advice is, fight for the love of your life. It is demeaning that a common commoner should be contesting with you, the prince of this kingdom. No, it is not fair.
Thank you very much, Iche, for rejuvenating my strength. I truly appreciate this.
You are welcome, my prince. Any day, anytime. Iche Rondo will always stand there for you. Comrade, concern.
I will make you happy for this.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you soon.
All right then. Bye-bye. Okay. Iguamaka. Hey.
Ichizi girl.
My princess.
Are you sure that all that you have told me is actually going to work?
My princess.
Yes.
You mean that all this that I, Ichie Ezekiel, has been telling you, you are doubting it? A whole me, a member of the Igwe in council, you are doubting what I told you?
Ichie, I didn't say so. I'm only asking because I do not want to make any mistakes. So I'm just trying to be careful, that's it.
My princess, you see, all that I have told you, don't add, don't reduce. Just do it the way I told you. And it will work out perfectly well. I mean, perfectly well.
Wow. Wow, I like this. It's really interesting. Iche, thank you very much. Thank you. Iche, give me your account number. I want to reward you.
Huh?
Call your account number for me.
My princess, did I hear you say you want to reward me?
Just give me your account number.
I was even thinking that these drinks and meat, that is enough reward. But nevertheless, I'll give you.
All right,
I'll give you. 62 34 09 57 83.
What bank?
Standard Bank.
Standard. Okay, Iche, I just sent you something. Just to manage it. It's called Thanks for Coming.
Thank you very much,
You're
my
welcome.
princess. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It has entered. 200,000. My princess. 200. Hey! My princess, you know what? I'm with you now. From now onwards, count me in. Wherever you go, whenever, call on me.
It's okay.
And I'll be there.
It's okay.
Thank you very much, my
You're
princess.
welcome.
You are the only person I know.
Finish your drink.
In this life, one needs to trust his chi.
Yeah, Madam Ifoma. Why are you acting like you've won the battle?
Ifoma is just a little dispute, so don't get too excited.
My problem with you girls is that your timidity cannot be quantified. If only your myopic eyes can be open to see what's my pipeline, you will know I'm already the winner.
Ibiakwa, what are you talking about, Ifoma?
Ifoma, what do you have up your sleeves? Eh?
One don't need to pinch a parcel that will obviously be open.
You needed to see her.
Eh?
You needed to see how she was concurring to my deceptive strategies. Out of excitement, she asked for my account number.
Okay.
I thought it was a joke. I gave it to her. Guess what? She transferred 200,000 into my bank account.
200,000.
And she called it thanks for coming.
Isike, you sent some into my account.
Don't go there, don't go there.
You see, as for the other idiot, I did not know that he is planning to rule this great kingdom without his chicken brain. I told him to forget about advices from his parents and fight for love.
Yes.
He was busy nodding his head like an agama lizard, not knowing that he was not even thinking anything. But thanks to the gods of our land, that we have someone like you, our great master.
Nice one, everybody. You see, as expected, Obinna refused to work with us.
Huh?
But nothing to worry about. Everyone has a price.
Yes.
Sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
There's nothing to worry about.
I cannot believe it that someone turned you down. I mean, that Obinna turned you down. It's like you went soft on him.
Truth be told, if not that someone existed, that young man deserved to wear the crown of this kingdom. He is smart, intelligent, but I am 100% ahead of everyone.
You can say that again.
We trust you. We know what you can do.
So, like I said, there's no cause for alarm. I have a way of bringing him over to work with us.
Oh, we trust you. We know your capabilities. Yeah.
One more thing. My daughter has just joined the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Wow!
Yes. She will now act as our informant.
Izike, this is great news.
Great news.
The greatest of all.
This is great news.
Great news.
Yes. Izike. Hey! Hey!
My daughter can do.
Oh, I
like father,
like daughter.
Sure.
Ujunwam, my chief informant. The only lady in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We waited for you to celebrate with us, but you were not forthcoming. We put calls through to you. You were not even taking your calls.
Father, I am so sorry. You know, when you enter a critical scene, you have to be extremely careful. Well, I was busy igniting the heat in Ruth, pushing her to deal with her brother properly. That's what I was doing.
And?
You know, she's a big fool. She did exactly what I asked her to do.
You see, a dragon does not give birth to anything that does not spit fire.
Anything for you, Father.
I can always count on you.
Of course, Father, you can. I'm your daughter.
Just keep up the good work.
Anything for you, Father.
One more thing. Whenever you're visiting that house, make sure you go with your phone.
Okay.
Yes. In case you see anything that will be beneficial to our plans, you just secretly record them. So long as it's going to help us to get what we're looking for.
Father. Father. I see you exhibiting that's your smartness. Don't worry, Father. I will do just that.
It's okay.
I'm always following your lead, of course.
Like daughter, like father.
Exactly.
That's why they call me the game master.
Master!
Yes.
Wow. Ichi was very correct. To kill a general, you must attack his house. In other words, to hit Dubem, I must attack his source of happiness.
The rate at which this game is being played seems to be an easy move. It is time to press the hardcore button.
What are you trying to say, Chief Irondo?
Your Majesty, what I'm saying is that a mere commoner is contending with your son, the prince and the heir apparent to the throne of this kingdom, and you are doing nothing about it.
And what do you advise her do?
Oh, Your Majesty, it's very simple. Very, very simple. He's an average man. An average commoner for that matter. The mere mention of 10 million, 15 million, 20 million will freeze him. He will instantly forget about the thought of getting married to your daughter without thinking. That's all.
Ichie Irondo, are you trying to tarnish the image of the king?
What's the meaning of that question, Oshaga?
You and I know that tradition forbids the king of kings from getting involved with bribery. State your mission. State your mission before I deploy the king's offer into action. I believe you know what that means.
Ochiaga, we are only trying to profess solution to the king. Besides, nothing discussed here will go outside there except you go out there and spill.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, this is a peaceful meeting. And we must aid our king. Your Majesty, this matter already is getting out of hand. And if you don't do anything, Your Majesty, and allow this fight continue, you might lose the image you are fighting so hard to protect. Your Majesty, I'm of the opinion you get that boy arrested. Arrest him and lock him up. It's either you lock him in a police cell or in the royal dungeon. Then you plan a royal wedding for the prince of our kingdom.
At times, I wonder if you elders spill all this nonsense deliberately. Have you all forgotten that that boy you advised to be locked up is the only surviving family member of that girl in question? Have you forgotten? And now you want to demean the royal household by bringing a bride that her bride price was not paid into this palace? Huh?
Chief Ibe, it's quite unlike you to keep quiet in a discussion like this.
Your Majesty, critical situation required critical thinking.
That's what I say.
You see that I think it has just floated. What?
is the meaning of this nonsense?
I'm very sure you already know why I am here.
What stupid, foolish reason do you have to walk into my compound and pour me water?
Haggard, I really love your guts. But you know what? You see these guts of yours? It will take you to your early grave. Now let me warn you. Whatsoever that you think you have with my brother, I want you to kill it. Kill it, because you will not love me the next time I come here. You wouldn't like me.
Hey! Ruth! Ha! There is nothing I will not see in this compound. You too. You! Ha! It is the gods for me. You walked into my compound. You poured water on me. And you have the effrontery, the nerves, the guts to threaten me here. Ha! You're very lucky. You're very lucky I am in my best mood. You wouldn't have liked what I'll do to you.
I can see you are hard-hearted. But you see, whatsoever that happens to you from now onwards, you will be responsible. I will not warn you again.
You're very stupid. You're an idiot. Get out of my compound. Now! I said get out! 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 Hey! Hey! Ho ho! Hey! 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 I can tolerate your stupidity and craziness. But to see you lifting your filthy, stupid hands on me. Hey, Naomi. Hey, Naomi. Don't ever try it again in your life. Do not try it again. Out. Out.
You hear from me, Celeste.
Do you realize that you just challenged the princess of this kingdom? Do you realize that? Ujoma, huh? So it's because of that stupid girl you went into hiding? Eh? So you're just coward. Hey, Uju, I don't have anything to say to you.
My goodness! Wait. What are you really talking about? Listen. I am not a man that will doubt the supremacy of the gods. No. But to be very honest with you, I think I need to see things for myself. Yes, I need to, clear my head. Or, all these doubts that I'm having, I need to get it cleared. Yes. I will make the move as soon as possible. It's okay. What? Is this actually happening?
Why did you bring me here?
I know we had an issue in the time past because I refused being your watchdog. But I'm ready to do your bidding.
I'm sensing a setup. Tell whoever that sent you that I'm smarter.
If you miss the winning card, you won't get it again.
What makes you think that a maid like you can be my winning card?
I am a common maid with class. The princess promoted me to a special maid because she believes I am too smart to be just a common maid. As I'm talking to you, I can enter anywhere in the palace, including the king's room, which is forbidden from others.
This is interesting. Since you've now attained this position of yours, why then did you decide to work for me now?
Like you, I'm an ambitious lady. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Everyone is happy.
Ikemba,
Your Majesty.
I am very proud of you. But I know you are worried that you have to embark on a long journey now that you have crisis in the palace. But don't worry. I will take care of things. You see, not everyone gets someone by the great seer of Nri. He calls out a noble or Jaga when there is problem in his kingdom. So go. Maybe the solution to this crisis in the palace will be profiled there. Go and get ready. You have a long journey.
Your Majesty, are you really sure you want me to embark on this journey? Because, Your Majesty, I am seriously worried about you and the entire royal family.
Ikemba,
Your Majesty.
There is nothing to worry about. I and the royal family will be fine. So go. I want you to embark on this journey.
Roots, I am so sorry for my actions earlier. I should have stood by you instead of running away like a coward.
It's okay. It's my fight. I shouldn't have even bucked you with it in the first place.
No, don't say that. I am your best friend. We're in this together. The fact that that girl is a princess does not mean she should lay her filthy hands on you. See, we're going to pay her back her own coin. Yes.
Of course. Don't worry. I will handle her myself.
Don't tell me not to get worried. I am worried. I am upset right now. See, I don't like the way you're being lenient with her. If you keep on behaving like this, you will lose your man. The last time I checked, you were already engaged to the prince before she came and threw her ugly self at your brother. Yes! See, the way I'm looking at this thing, I think she used diabolic means on your brother. Yes.
You have a point there.
Of course I do.
What do you suggest I do? Because I am not ready to lose my man. I am not ready to lose Dubem.
See, let me tell you something. You are going to unleash hell on anyone who is an obstruction to your happiness. No exceptions at this point. None whatsoever.
This idiot is not taking my calls. Huh? She's not taking my calls.
We have gone far to start. Nothing can be exchanged for this love from the beginning, from the moment I met you. I know that you're mine from the beginning, from the moment I I met you, I know that you're mine. Oh, we are tied with love. You make my life so beautiful. We are tied with love. You make my life.
And what was the meaning of that charade out there?
Excuse me?
I asked you a question and you need answers. What was the meaning of the charade out there?
Oh, I see someone already gossiped with my name. Well, I just told her the truth. I gave her a peaceful warning. Peaceful one.
Really?
Yes.
Naomi, I'm only being lenient with you because of the fact that you and I are from the same womb. But I can see you overstepping your boundaries. Naomi, you can insult me if you want. I don't care. I will forgive you. But if as little as a strand of hair gets missing from my head, I swear by the gods, I will hang you on a gallows.
You know, I really hate loud-mouthed people. I hate them. You disgust me right now. I hate you.
Are you mad? How dare you try to walk out on me while I'm still talking? Are you mad? Listen to me. Stay off my affair. Alright? I will not warn you again. Stay off!
What is this? What is the meaning of this? Why would you have to shoot me like that? Why would you shoot me like that?
Why are the both of you looking at me like that?
Your girlfriend came here earlier and she poured a bucket of water on your sister. She almost slapped her. Hey, she's very lucky that I was in my best mood today. Else
what? Else what? Ruth, what would you have done? I would have been happy to hear that he poured a bucket of hot water on your head since you have grown wings. Huh? You have chosen to be stubborn and stupid. Huh?
Is that all you have to say?
That is all that I have to say. And you, I wonder what stops her from putting punches on your face.
So, that is all you have to say. That is all you have to say. Hey, hey! Ruth, you see what I told you? You see what I told you? You're supposed to unleash hell on these people. Yes! It's obvious your brother wants you dead. Ujuma, full-scale war is not compared to what I will unleash to them in this house. I will unleash the devil's wrath on them. Exactly, my girl. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. Hey, can you imagine that? Did you hear my brother? That is the only thing he could say to me. The only... Hey! I can't believe that. I can't. After the useless girl poured me water. Girl, you need to step up your game. You need to step up. I'm telling you. Can you imagine that?
After this thing, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm tired for the day. I need to retire. I'm tired. I need to retire. Like, I'm tired.
Don't worry. You should watch and see.
Come back.
Ada, why do you want to start us in that manner now? What is after you?
You mean you both are not aware of what just happened?
Madam, what happened?
The princess drove in and gets accosted by the prince. And from their conversation, it seems like the princess went to Joe's house to threaten her.
Are you being serious?
Of course. And the princess at the end of the day tried walking out on the prince. He grabbed her by the neck and almost strangled her.
You mean the prince wanted to strangle the princess?
I'm telling you.
Why are you acting as if you're surprised? You've always wanted this kind of thing to happen now. And I hope you're happy now. Are you not happy?
And what's the meaning of that statement, Uchechi?
Ifeoma, the meaning of the statement is that you've been the one putting this stupid idea in the head of the princess. And I hope you're happy now.
I've been the one putting this idea in the head of the princess?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Are you mad? Are you mad? Why do you have to slap me like that?
It's okay.
Are you okay?
It's okay now.
How dare you? It's okay. Again.
It's okay now.
Will you know when this loud mouth was running her useless taps? If you ever call me loud mouth again, I'll so deal with you this minute. Are you mad?
Try mention my name in any talk you have in your head. I think what I will do to you.
Ifeoma, you're a mad dog. You will not do anything. You will see in this palace. You will not do anything. If you try me next time, I'll so deal with you.
I will not do anything.
Calm down. It's okay. I know both of you now.
I will not do anything.
Enough.
I'm talking to you. Keep trying yourself.
Okay, I will deal with you.
Calm down, calm down. Why would you slap her first?
Why would I slap her?
Why would you slap her?
Why would I slap her?
I'm out for you. Your blood to the heart.
Why would I slap her?
If I'm try this nonsense next time.
Why would I slap her?
Try this nonsense next time.
If you try it again, I will slap you again. And
you try this nonsense next time. I will deal with you.
You want to fight
I will
her?
deal with you. Yes.
Uche, it's okay. It's okay. Just continue.
Can you imagine?
It's okay.
Madam, come and be washing while you are washing, I beg. Now me and you go wash her today.
I want for you.
Come and wash. Give her the rag to wash.
What am I supposed to call this? Duben, I left this matter for you to handle, thinking that you can handle it. But what did I get in return? My own children fighting themselves with commoners. Eh?
Father, don't blame me entirely. All right. I tried every diplomatic means of settling this. But it's obvious she's under the influence of drugs or possessed by a demon.
Then cast out that demon by talking sense into her. Listen to me. If I step into this matter fully, both of you will not like it. Listen, stop embarrassing me and yourselves in this kingdom.
Sorry, Father.
You better be sorry.
Is this a sort of joke or what? Naomi, what is wrong with you? Have you suddenly gone insane?
Tell your husband to step aside, now that I still have my sense of recognition intact.
As your king, I order you to lower that gun now.
Oh, shut up! Your Chara is not here to save you. I have the right to point the gun at whosoever that I deem fit. Today is your son's judgment. Since he doesn't want to step down in peace, he will step down in pieces.
Naomi, what's the meaning of this?
Now the bastard is here. Say me well to your ancestors.
Stop! See what you've done! You've just killed your brother! Ruben! Naomi!
What is it, my lord?
My lord, I had a terrible nightmare.
About what?
Naomi shot her brother dead.
Well, I know you're seriously worried about your children. That is why such picture keep playing in your head.
I know what I saw. It was more like a vision. And I'm getting scared by the day. Please, we have to act fast before the unthinkable happens. Chikolu.
It's okay. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Please, let's get back to sleep. Come on, back to sleep. Please, my love, back to sleep, okay? Easy. Sleep.
What did you just say to me? Ruth, are you mad? Are you crazy? Eh?
Exactly what you heard. Exactly what you heard. And for the record, I am very much intact. My sanity is intact.
I see what you are trying to do here. You want me to leave Naomi so that you can go and marry that bastard. But I tell you, you are a loser.
I will allow you to swallow the pill because you must. Can't you see? Is it not glaring that this is a pure sign that my marriage to the prince is ordained by the gods?
Oh, what gods? Even the gods can be appeased to change their minds. You see that thing that you're carrying in your womb? It will be terminated.
I see that you're taking substance. It is crystal clear that you're under the influence of bad substance. I am engaged to the prince and there is nothing you can do about it. Deal with it.
Me? No, you will have to deal with it because I've made my point and you must do what must be done. You will get rid of that thing.
Okay. There is no point talking too much. You already know the tradition very well. If Dubem doesn't get married to me, he and his family are at risk of banishment. And you know what the king will do once he gets to find out that I am pregnant. Of which I know my Dubem has already told him. So you have to get prepared for that battle very well.
My darling sister gloating like a toad. Oh, because of this little blood clot you're carrying in your womb, now you feel that you're something else. You know what they say, that when a child eats food made for an adult, he begins to see himself as an adult. You have not grown up. You're still a baby. Like I said, I know what your plan is. But you see, you have till the end of today to make up your mind. Else you're going to lose that thing in the most gruesome way. I'm telling you.
You're joking. You're joking. Come and terminate the baby. Let me see. Come and terminate it. I'm waiting. You're a joker.
Father, you sent for me.
Oh yes, please sit. My son, Dubem. I made sacrifices to attain this position. I've also took some decisions that affect me both as a young man and as the king.
Father, I hope this has nothing to do with Naomi and I.
Dubem, as the future king of this kingdom, you must make sacrifices, which you need to start now. You see, your sister Naomi is getting out of hand and is hitting badly on your mom. And I want you to do this last sacrifice for our sake.
How can you say a thing like this, Father? You've always given Naomi the impression that she can have anything she wants. Of course, that's how she grew up. And now you want me to give in to this? No, I will not, Father. I won't.
Dubem, please. I want you to consider this request from a loving father. If something is not done, Naomi might do worse things.
Naomi is your daughter, your child. Don't tell me you cannot curb her excesses anymore.
You're truly my son and believe in my judgment. Please grant this request. Please.
Well, I'm sorry, Father. It's already too late.
Nothing is too late because there's always time and life.
Father, it's too late. If I give in now, you will have the banishment aspect of the tradition to face.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Or is she...
Of course, yes, she is.
What is the matter? Who is after you? This one you run in like this.
Father.
Yes.
Father, the worst is about to happen. What am I even saying? The worst has happened.
I guess in our favor.
Against us! Ruth is pregnant. Ruth is pregnant for the prince.
Master, this is a bad situation. Because by our tradition, the king will immediately delve into this matter to remedy the situation in order not to lose the crown. So, what do we do?
Even wisdom itself cannot outsmart me on this. Urandu, put a call through immediately.
What call, Master?
Put a call through to the princess. Let her unleash the hairy now.
Sorry, but Father, why the princess? At this point, we're supposed to be calling Obinna. Yes.
You use poison to treat poison. Watch and learn from the master.
It's all right.
What is this? I want to rest. I don't need any disturbance. What is all this? I won't even allow someone to rest. Just want to rest. I just want to rest. Who is this stubborn caller? Hello, Ichie. How are you? I wasn't expecting this call this soon. Hope all is well. Important information? What is it? Please, hold on. What you're telling me now, are you serious or are you joking? Ichie, how did you get this information? Thank you very much. I appreciate this information. Means a whole lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Is this some joke or something? You have really pushed me to my elastic limit. And it's time for the end credit to roll.
What? You can't be serious. Is it some kind of joke or a prank?
This piece of information weakens me to my bone marrow. The whole drama has gotten to its crescendo. I regret not have acted when it was too young. Yes.
So what do we do at this point? My lord, we are not going to allow this ugly tradition get hold of us. Not after all we've been through to get here.
Ikemba, how I wish you're here. You would have preferred solution, if not solutions. Yes, I regret not to have listened to you.
In that case, why don't you put a call across to him?
Have you forgotten where he went to?
What do we do? Why don't we call Ono?
Master, Chief, my king.
It's,
You are lost in thought. Don't worry about the way the princess responded. She will act fast.
Chief Ibe does not put his eggs in one basket. There's need for urgent option B in case the princess delays. I know that the king will seek the advice of the Onowu, and that fool will advise him to go and pay her bride price to avoid being banished from the kingdom. And when that happens, an heir will emerge.
This is more serious than the option A. Master, what do we do?
All we need to do now is to invite Ezekiel. Everybody must be involved in this. We need to do the needful immediately.
But dangerous in the heart, innocent, but dangerous.
Father, what is the needful?
Unfriendly friends everywhere.
How can that idiot be pregnant for him? Does it mean I have finally lost the prince to her? I can't be ridiculed by those urchins that call themselves my colleagues. I must come up with something tangible. Something that will benefit me the more. The princess. Yes, the princess. But what do I advise her? I think it's time to take the bull by the horn. The prince must be taken out of sight.
What are you doing here all alone? Are you okay? I've been looking for you. Are you fine?
Ada, must you bug me? Am I your parent? Get out of my sight, you fool.
What's the meaning of that?
Njoku, why are you pressurizing me to do what you know that I will not do? Come. How do you expect me to support you when you and I know that the land in question does not belong to you? Is it yours? Hi, Njoku, why are you so wicked? Hey, what will you gain if you succeed in collecting that land from that widow? What will you get? Njoku, Chere, look, I'm a man of truth. You know it. And I will always stand for the truth. Yes. Oh. Okay. There's no problem. I'm on my way to the palace now. And I'm going to tell Igwe the truth about this matter. Okay, now till then. These people. What is happening to me? Hey! I didn't eat anything this morning. What's going on?
One down, remaining orders. One down.
But master.
Yes.
Why don't we kill the prince the same way so that we have only one person to contend with?
Exactly my thought. You see, the cow is a brilliant eater. Other animals eat for immediate satisfaction. But the cow stores enough food in its stomach. When it settles down, it starts regurgitating. Same way with the master planner. I store a lot of ideas in my head. By the time I settle down to start dishing them out, you all will be surprised at the kind of plans that I have for the king and the prince.
Master,
yes.
You won't cease amazing us.
That's why I'm called the master planner. We are the hosts
that fly in the day.
Deadly missions
Calls for extraordinary gentlemen.
who could have done this to me? How were they able to get to such a noble and brilliant man? I am deeply pained by your sudden demise, oh no. What do you expect me to do at this point in time? Gods of our land, how could you allow the noblest man of this land to sleep in the hands of death? Are your powers not potent enough to have protected him? I need to summon Otiwisi. He's my sure bet. But his demands. What do I do?
I can't believe that the person I look up to as a role model is here behaving like a child. Why do you smoke and drink amidst tears?
The ocean seems to be drowning me.
The tide is yet to increase. And you're here talking about drowning when you have tons of strategies at your beck and call.
Ever since I heard about that pregnancy, I've just been thinking too much. I don't know what to do.
My princess, you don't need to be weak when your strength is needed. The solution is one thing. Take out that which stands between you and your success. By all means.
What do I do?
Princess, you're too smart for this question. What you do is
this one. Very small. But what is coming to you will take your life. You don't... Let me tell you something. See my sister. It's my sister, Babo. You're using her to play 10-10. Tell her to get rid of that thing that you put inside her stomach. Else it's going to take her life and take your life.
Obina, you can't do anything.
I cannot do anything.
I say you cannot do anything.
You cannot do jack. Obina. I see. You don't know me.
Obina, you can do nothing.
You lie.
Okay.
Obina, you can't do anything. Try me. You're playing with me. I say. The next time will be your head that I will break. In Agiara. Each and everybody can ala.
But you don't know me in this town. You're just trying me. You are trying fire. Because I am the fire and I'm going to burn you. I will burn you because you cannot frustrate me in this kingdom. You can never frustrate me. Because I'll burn you. But I am not your mate because I'm going to burn you. How can you frustrate me in my kingdom? I will deal with you. Where's my stuff? Baby, there you are. Why is this man not picking his call? Eh? Ichi, greetings to you. I called to tell you about something I heard somehow. It was a conversation between the king and the queen. They were discussing about someone having a strange origin. But I wasn't close enough to hear what they were saying very well. Is there
Is there anyone with a strange origin in the palace? It's fine. It's fine. I will keep digging to see what I can gather. Okay. Bye for now. Bye. Bye for now.
What are you looking for here? Your lover is not around.
Are you truly pregnant for my brother?
You're stating the obvious. As you can see, I am pregnant. Very, very pregnant. Huh? I'm glad you can see.
Listen, I don't have a problem you dating my brother, but I have a problem you getting pregnant for him. I find it very disrespectful. So I want you to get up, get into this car. Let me take you to where you will take that thing off. I mean, nobody will find out. I mean, nobody. So get up. Get up.
Ruth, there is nothing I will not use my eyes to see in this compound. Madam, were you not told that drugs are not meant for kids? See you. Look how you're disgracing your lineage. Small brain that you have, you're packing drugs inside your system up and down. My friend, before I close my eyes and open, you get your stupid self out of my compound before I beat that drugs out of your system. Are you mad? Are you mad? Respect yourself. Respect yourself and get out.
Yeah, I might not be all this nice in the next seconds. So I am telling you calmly. Get up. Come on, get into this car.
You're a fool. You're very stupid. You are very, very stupid to say that nonsense from your mouth. Because you're a princess, you think you can just open your mouth and say trash. You are, my friend, before I close my eyes and open, hey, get out. Come on, get out. Wait. I will enjoy you. I will enjoy you.
You getting pregnant for him. I find it very disrespectful. So I want you to get up. Get into this car. Let me take you to where you will take that thing off. I mean, nobody will find out. I mean, nobody. So get up. Get up.
Ruth, there is nothing I will not use my eyes to see in this compound. Madam, were you not told that drugs are not meant for kids? See you. Look how you're disgracing your lineage. Small brain that you have, you're packing drugs inside your system up and down. My friend, before I close my eyes and open, you get your stupid self out of my compound before I beat that drugs out of your system. Are you mad? Are you mad? Respect yourself. Respect yourself and get out.
Yeah, I might not be all this nice in the next seconds. So I am telling you calmly. Get up. Come on, get into this car.
You're a fool. You're very stupid. You are very, very stupid to say that nonsense from your mouth. Because you're a princess, you think you can just open your mouth and say trash. You are, my friend, before I close my eyes and open, hey, get out. Come on, get out. Wait. I will enjoy you. I will enjoy you.
Yeah? I don't understand it for me anymore. What is it this period? Eh? The Ifeoma that we know has been behaving like a psycho. But let me ask you, is there any special thing she did to you this time?
I saw her a moment ago, talking to Ichi, but I don't know the particular Ichi. Yeah? She was just saying strange things. I'm suspecting Ifeoma. I think Ifeoma is up to something. I think she's up to something. We need to keep an eye on her before she poisons the royal household.
Eh? Did I hear you say poison? Have you seen a poison before? Okay, but wait. What makes you think she can go to that length?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, you need to keep an eye on her and I will do the same.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you. I am only but an ordinary maid in this palace. I am only answerable to the call of the royal household. Wait. If you feel you want to add up with this job you're doing, if you want to add up with it, you can go ahead and do it. Go to the king, tell him that you want to add Ifeoma's duty to your memo. But you see this case, don't see this thing that you're saying now. Don't talk to me about it again. Wait, I'm not done. Don't tell me about it again. See my armpit, there is no hair. I'm not done. Oh. If you see me pass, don't talk. You see this issue, you can talk about anything. But see this one, don't try it. It's okay, just leave it.
I know what I'm saying.
It's okay, have fear, leave it. Oh, I'm coming.
I saw.
We'll see later, I'm coming.
I know what I saw. I just think Uchechi will understand me. Just wish this girl will understand me.
Chinenye. Chinenye. Chinenye.
What is it, my daughter? Why are you sounding like this? What's the matter? Talk to me. What do you mean? Are you serious about what you're telling me now? Hope you did the needful. Good. You know we need this raw fact. I hope no one saw you. Let this be between you and I for now, okay? Let's see how the Orizus survive this.
Obina, what are you doing here?
Relax. The doctor said that you need to rest. Relax.
Get out. I said you should get out.
No, listen. I've only come to see how you're faring. How are you doing? How do you feel? Are you okay?
You pretentious beast.
How?
You think I don't know? You've succeeded in fulfilling your threats. What did I ever do to you? What wrong did I ever commit? Obina, what did I do to you? Why did you have to kill my baby? My God will punish you, Obina. God will punish you. God will punish you for inflicting this kind of pain in me. Get out. Obina, I said leave.
Naomi had the guts to inflict this level of pain on you. She killed my child. My unborn child. She'll hear from me soon. She'll definitely hear from me soon. Babe, I'm so sorry I wasn't there to protect you.
I blame myself. I blame myself for telling my brother Obina. I'm convinced he planned with your sister to kill my unborn baby as he threatened to do so. I don't know what I did to Obina to deserve this. I don't know.
Let them wait and see what is coming for them. This time it's going to be a shocker. I swear to God, a big shocker.
What do you intend to do, babe?
What I should have done the first time she threatened you. Just get well soon. Alright? Just get well soon.
Naomi, so this is where you are, celebrating all your evil acts, right?
Duman, why can't you allow me to enjoy this moment? Why?
You must be very stupid to say that to me. What did you do to Ruth? I asked a question. What did you do to Ruth?
Is this what you're bringing to the table? Okay. Let's just say she lost the respect that I have for her. So, I had to give her a little piece of my wrath. Just a little.
You must be very stupid to say that to me. You must be very stupid to say that to my face! Without fear or respect. Are you mad?
Dubem, did you slap me?
Oh, yes, I did. And what the hell are you going to do about it?
Did you?
Oh, yes, I did! What the hell? You dare to slap me back? Huh? You dare to slap me back? You know what? For putting Ruth in that condition, I'm going to teach you how slaves are being treated.
Dubem! Dubem, leave me be! Dubem, leave me alone! Dubem, leave me alone! Dubem, leave me alone!
I'll be the princess wife. Oh, my God.
My hands are paining me after washing clothes. What is it?
Ifeoma. Ifeoma. Ifeoma.
What? Ada, what is it? Can't someone have peace? Can't someone have peace of mind?
Ifeoma, peace of mind, you say? Hey! Ifeoma, the princess beat up someone to the extent of losing a child. And we're here celebrating. Tell me, what if she had died?
Are you asking her? She will be happy, of course. As you can see, she's already celebrating. Eh? Yes, now, it is obvious. She has been planning for this kind of thing before. She has it in mind. Now, it is working for her. But come to think of it, though. Hey! Ifeoma, you've been talking about pipeline. Eh. So this is the pipeline you're talking about, Abi? Ifeoma, I fear who no fear you. Hi!
Well, I will ignore your stupidity. Because I've got peace of mind. I've got peace.
Ifeoma, you're talking about peace. Let me tell you something. You see this pain you inflicted on your fellow woman? Eh? Don't forget that karma is real. When karma will come, before I apply them on the chamma.
Baby girl, karma you say? If she was against me, she would have taken away the prince from me. Can't you see that everything that is happening is pointing that the prince is actually made for me? Karma has simply been deduced to my younger sister.
Ifeoma, I don't blame you at all. At all. I don't blame you one bit. I blame the infatuation that has taken over your sense of reasoning. Ifeoma, are you sure you're a human being?
Whoa. All I can sense here is jealousy and hatred. It is not my fault that nature destined you girls for the May gods and me for royalty. So accept your fate. In optimal
Look at her.
Can you imagine?
I'm going to be your princess wife.
Ifeoma, wake up. You better wake up. You're still sleeping.
Love, Mwagara.
Ifeoma, wake up.
I don't understand this girl. Could you hear this girl?
Are you sure this girl is part of us here?
I don't know.
Is it sure na mmadụ mụrụ ya?
Just be carrying yourself anyhow.
Princess, I'm very sorry for what the prince did to you. I brought you food and water. We have to be very fast. The prince instructed that no one should give you food or water. But I had to bribe the guy at the door so I can be able to bring the food for you.
Ifeoma, please, can you do me a favor? I don't know. Can you help me get my phone? I need to leave here. I need to call my father, please.
My princess, I can't. I'm very sorry, I can't. The guards are seriously monitoring you. Your brother instructed that they should not allow you leave this room, not to talk of the palace premises. But hold on a bit. I'm working on something.
Okay, I trust you. But please, can you call my father? Please.
Don't worry, my princess. I will send him a very disturbing text message. I will hide my number so the prince will not know I was the one that sent the text, should in case the king mention it to the prince.
Thank you very much. But I need you to do something for me.
What is it, my princess?
Please. Can you look for a good way to nail them down? Listen, I am going to reward you at the end of this battle. Anything you want, I will give it to you.
The only thing I have always craved for will finally be served me with a golden hand.
Hello? You aren't saying something. I just asked you for a favor.
My princess, don't worry. Don't worry. Just hurry up and eat your food, so your brother won't know I brought food for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hurry up.
Thank you. Thank you.
My prince, you sent for me.
I hope you're keeping a proper eye on the princess.
Yes, my prince. I'm following your instruction of no food and no water, my prince.
Good. And I hope that Ochin, Obina, has not visited this palace in my absence.
No, Your Highness. Not at all.
If you see even his shadow, do not hesitate to tell me.
Consider it done, my prince.
You can go back to your workplace.
All right, my prince.
What is going on? Look at him. He's been trying to call his madam since yesterday, but obviously her number is not going through. Hey! If shamelessness was a person, Obinna
Obinna, look at you. Your madam has dumped you. She has finally left you because she could not pull through with what her puppet sent her to do. Hey! To fear. Fear!
Okay, that's enough. All right, stop. Stop now. Stop. Stop now.
Stop!
Now.
Stop, you say?
Yes, stop.
Am I lying? Obinna, am I lying? You actually planned with her to come and kill me. Shame on you. Shame on you. Leave me alone. Let me shout. He wants me dead. I will shout on top of my voice in this house. You have not seen anything. It's like you want us to go one-on-one in this house. You will see it in this house.
Ruth, please stop shouting. You know you've not...
Leave me alone. Leave me to shout. I will shout. He wants me dead. So I will shout on top of my voice. You've not seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet. You want me? You want to attack me back? You have not seen anything yet in this house.
I see that you want us to continue where we stopped, eh? That's what you want.
Like, that's not what you want. Is that not what you've been thirsting for, Obinna? Cut the pretense and come out straight. You wanted to kill me. Okay, you think I don't know that you've been planning and praying I should not come out from the hospital? Ooh, your plan did not work. And it will never work. I know you. I know your type. I know your type, Obinna. You cannot do anything. Not. Are you begging him?
Please take it.
Are you begging him?
Talk to your friend. Tell your friend to stop. Tell her that she's pushing me to the wall. Tell her to stop now. Tell her that she's pushing me to the wall.
And what will you do? Madura, what will you do?
What will I do?
What will you do, Obinna? What?
You can eat. Obinna, no, let's go and eat.
Madura!
It's okay, let's go.
Shame!
Let's go.
Madura, you and your puppet, shame.
Come and eat.
Woohoo!
You're not okay yet.
Leave me, let me shout.
Let's go so you can eat.
Useless people. Murderers.
It's okay. You're shouting.
Killers.
Hello. I'm here to see the princess.
Okay, the princess. Come inside. Let me call her.
Thank you. Wow. Wow.
How nature works. You see, I've been praying for a day like this to come. You broke my car. Humiliated me. And you think you'll go scot-free? Hell no! It is my turn to shine today. And I must shine.
Dubem, put that thing down, okay? Put it down. Stop this. Right? I've just come here to see the princess. I'm not here to quarrel or fight with you. Put that. Listen, I don't like it when a gun is pointed at me. All right? It upsets me. Just put it down.
What God?
Put the gun down.
What blood the guts you've got? Hey! Shut the gate. And make sure he doesn't escape.
What? Are you trying to hold me hostage?
Of course, yes. Now get down. I said, get down! You think I'm joking? You fucking think I'm playing? Go down! Asshole.
Jubem, I don't understand what you think you're doing. What is the meaning of this?
Well, this is me teaching you the difference between being a commoner and royalty. Huh?
Jubem, get me out of this thing now that you have the opportunity.
I will not. I said I will not.
Let me go now that you have a chance. Let me go.
I will not. I said I will not. You know, I can end this with a squeeze of my trigger, right? But no, I will not. I want you to be alive and watch me rule this kingdom while you live the rest of your miserable life and regret. I am disgusted, to say the least. Let me tell you the truth. I am disgusted. Look at you. This is the man that my sister is crazy about. You. Obinna, you should watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, because I cannot guarantee you freedom of speech here. So keep quiet. You know I can let you go if you do one thing for me.
And what is that?
Call me your king. Go. Do it.
Let me tell you, just kill me. Just kill me. Let's not waste each other's time, because that will not happen while I'm alive. You king. You don't even look like an assistant king.
Well, I'm done having this conversation. Hey, take him to the back. Teach him a lesson he will never forget. Idiot.
Your Majesty, when you traveled with the Queen, the Prince gave us an instruction to lock up the Princess.
My own daughter? For what crime?
I don't know, Your Majesty. We were just following instructions.
What stupid instruction are you talking about? You locked up my own daughter without fear? Where is she?
In her room.
How dare you and your stupid colleagues do this to my daughter? Are you out of your senses? Are you out of your mind? You locked her up without food, water. You seized her funds. What gave you the impetus, the audacity, the guts to do this? You have no fear for the royal family. No fear for the king, the queen, and the princess. You lay your filthy fingers on her. Why? How dare you? Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. It was the Prince that instructed us to do that.
What stupid instructions? You have no fear. Will you get out of my sight before I lose it? Get out! I said get out!
Just look at my body. Just take a look at my body. Just take a look at my body. Look at the scars. But when is it gonna go up? Look at my body. Look at the stains all over my body.
It's okay, my princess. Omalicham, wipe your tears. I am back now. Dubem will not hurt you or do anything stupid to you. Okay? It will be taken care of. As for those guards, leave them for me. I must punish them severely.
When my children did this to me, Mommy. Okay.
Obinna, what happened to you? Why are you looking like this? Were you attacked by armed robbers? What's going on? Talk to us. Obinna, what happened? Talk to us. Were you attacked by armed robbers?
So you told your boyfriend to come and fight me, okay?
Huh?
You told your boyfriend to come and retaliate and fight your brother.
Wait, Prince Dubem did this to you.
Hey!
Okay.
Dubem, my brave man. Hey!
He's brave.
Yes?
He's brave.
Very brave.
Tell him that this one I will not let slide. Tell him that I'm coming for him. An eye for an eye. I'm going to take him down. A force bigger than him will hit him. Tell him. You are going to have that your boyfriend in the coffin very soon. I'm telling you. Me, your brother, you did this to me.
I said, shut up.
Calm down. Take it
Whatever it is you're planning, just be sure that he is 100 paces ahead of you. Do your worst. You cannot. Come. Let me mock him. Can't you see how they bruised his mouth? Hey!
Greetings, Ruth. The king demands your presence and that of your brother at the palace immediately.
What nonsense is this? How can your own brother do this to you? Eh?
Just imagine. Look at my daughter's body. Look at the marks. Imagine. Dubem must explain to me where this madness is leading to. It's getting out of hand.
I want to know those two siblings that want to put my family in shambles. They must receive their own punishment. They must.
This is too bad. Dubem is getting out of hand.
This madness must stop once and for all. Dad, it must stop.
Dad. Mom. Dad, please forgive us. We are sorry. I know we've been stupid fighting each other instead of defending the family's name. Father, please forgive Dubem, please. Because if you punish him with this level of anger, you might hurt him. Please. I don't know. I know I might have hurt him badly. That's why he's treating me like this. Father, please, we are sorry for causing you all this heartache. I mean, all this punishment he gave me.
Easy, you are in pain. Were you under the influence of drug or what? Someone here to teach that little brat a lesson.
Oh, hush! Stop it! What if you had killed her? Your own twin sister? From the same womb?
Mom, little strokes of the cane would not do that. Shut up. You're not even remorseful.
Not at all.
No matter what your sister might have done, subjecting her to such level of misery is out of line. Father, how do we fix the problems in this house if not by putting Naomi in her place? If there is any problem in this house, it is you. Because you have refused to act like a king in the making.
I humble myself before the great league of extraordinary gentlemen. The only O's that fly by the day.
The great beautiful daughter of the O's. You look so excited. What's the coffee color?
Master, I bring you all good tidings. The center can no longer stay at this point in time.
And what happened, our great informant?
Prince Dubem beat Obinna to stupor. You need to see the bruises all over his body.
He has finally touched the lion's tail.
Yes, sir.
Hope you did the needful.
Don't you trust your informant again? I recorded them without any of them noticing anything.
That's good. So let's see how he's still going to retain the throne and his title, since he cannot take care of his home.
Master, that is not all. The urgency at which one of the king's guards summoned them tells a different story altogether.
I do not have time for hearing section. I have seen and I have also heard enough. I gave you all enough time. None of you want to step down for each other. You took my kindness for cowardice. My reputation as the supreme king of this kingdom and the king of kings has been dragged to the mud. Therefore, in order to send the devil back to his hell, I declare both of you inconsequential to my children. Henceforth, any relationship you have built with them, I declare it null and void. If you are seen anywhere close to them, you have yourself to blame. Now get out of my presence now.
What do we do now?
What are you asking? Oh, you have come back to your senses, eh? You little selfish, stupid idiot. You've come back to your senses. Huh? Do you know what it means to love someone that you have not seen for 2 years of your life? And then you're fortunate enough for that person to come to you in real life to save the person. And then the love is mutual. You have got to be the luckiest person alive. And then this. All because of you. Huh? Chinenye.
Why are you acting very inconsiderate right now? Eh? I lost a pregnancy that almost claimed my life in the process of fighting this war. And it doesn't mean anything to you?
Not anymore. It means nothing to me because you're no different from all these stupid village inhabitants hovering around. And nothing but a selfish, stupid idiot. You put other people first before your own blood. Tell your boyfriend that I'm still coming for him. This battle is far from over. Far from over.
At least.
Dubem, I called this meeting regarding the document signing between our kingdom and Ndikulu. I believe I told you something like that some time ago. Good. You were supposed to accompany the Onowu, but now the Onowu is deceased. You're heading the mission.
Father, you called a family meeting for an information as simple as this.
Yes. I would love your sister to go with you because I can't trust my cabinet members now till I dig out what they're hiding.
I'll rather go with the devil himself than to go with this Jezebel.
Chukudubem.
Mom, it's either I'm going alone or I'm not going.
Did I hear you well?
Father, please. Just let him. If he wants to go alone, that's fine. What is this? But really, I do not know what I've done to Dubem. I don't know why he hates me so much, Father. I have tried to apologize to him, but he wouldn't take it, so I do not know what it is. I don't know Dubem.
Listen, my friend. You can deceive Father, but not me. Alright? So quit the pretense.
Dubem, I am begging you in the name of the gods. Please forgive me. I have begged you before, but you wouldn't accept. Please. Fine, I've put this family through a lot. I am still begging. Allow us to attend this for Father. Once we come back, you can take your bride. Let peace reign. Please.
I'm super excited because of the decision you took by sending both of them to the function. You know, since after the fight, they have not given each other space. And I strongly believe that this journey will unite them. I miss their fondness anyway.
Who would have known there will ever be this kind of hatred?
No wonder they're saying that there is a thin space between love and hate.
Well, I blame myself for failing to take my stand when all this started.
You have nothing to worry about. It's all in the past now. Anyway, I'm so happy my children are back. All thanks to you.
Thank you. Thank you. What will I be without you?
What the hell are you doing? Open that!
What are you doing? Obinna! Obinna, don't do this. Obinna! Obinna, what are you doing? Obinna! Ah! Ah, wait! Ah! Obinna! Obinna, stop! Ah! 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 Somebody help!
Help!
Was that a nightmare or revelation? Does it mean Obinna is planning to kill me? I need to take this dream serious. Whatever Obinna is planning, I need to be 100 paces ahead of him.
Okenku, listen. Okenku, the bastard is about to leave the palace for Ndikoro Kingdom. Remember all I told you. You know where to block him. He'll be living with his sister. Kill both of them. Then get back to me once you're done. Is that clear? No excuses. No traces. Make sure you do a clean job. And get back to me. Okay. Now you go and become a king in the underworld.
My dad.
This is when you're smiling like if...
It's so beautiful to see this wonderful reunion between Dubem and his sister.
Wow. This shows that there is no impossibility before Chukwukikabia.
You can say that again.
Why? Where are they?
You can't believe that Dubem is helping his sister to dress up. Can you
Wow.
just imagine?
This is beautiful. And I believe by the time they go and return, things must have taken another shape.
I'm so as in happy and excited. I'm happy. Oh, wow. Both of you look as beautiful as a couple.
Thank you, Mom.
Come. Please, kneel down. I can't believe myself. May the gods of the land bless you people.
Ise.
And may they lead you people to your destination.
Ise.
Shall you rise?
Thank you, Father.
You can go. Remember the son of whom you are.
I will not.
Good. You can now go.
Thank you, Father. Mommy, take care of you, okay?
Yeah. Step Johnny.
Listen carefully. The cat has been let loose. The earlier the better. A wise man once said, once you see an eagle, pluck off a feather from its body, because eagles are not seen always. Make sure you make good use of this golden opportunity. Am I understood? I will go for now. let the game begin.
When a chicken farts, the entirety of nature turns against it. You have just released a very, very unpleasant fart. Soon you shall perceive the deadly odor.
Bro, everywhere is really developed. What?
Yeah.
If I'm to be left alone, trust me, I would not recognize the way to the house.
That's why I tell you all the time. Always make sure you come back home.
10 years. That's too much.
Too much.
I know.
This is what I'm setting up. My plan.
Yeah, the hotel you told me about?
It is too late to go back now. You have to do what you have to do. And this time around, I don't want excuses. All right? Good. Now make it clean. And make it fast. Don't fail me this time, because I will not take it. Call me when you're done.
Yes. I called to find out when the next meeting will be. 12th of next month? Oh, thank God I called. I was thinking it's 20th. So how is His Royal Majesty? I know.
Mom, where's father? Mom, where's father?
What is it? What is it? What happened? Hold on, I'll get back to you. Why are you crying? Where is your brother? Where is Dubem?
Mom, Dubem is gone.
What do you mean Dubem is gone? Gone to where?
Mom, immediately after you called me, I received your call. Immediately I was dropping a car, just double-crossed us from nowhere and started shooting everywhere. They asked them to come down. The next thing they took Dubem away and they dropped me away.
What nonsense are you talking about? Where is my son?
Please, wait, Daddy. Wait, Daddy.
What are you...
Daddy. Daddy.
What are you saying? Eh? What are you... What? What is it? Who is chasing you?
The prince has been kidnapped.
What sort of a joke is that?
I'm not joking. The prince has been kidnapped.
Dubem! Ah!
Where are you going? Where are you going?
What is it?
Obinna, the prince has been kidnapped.
Is that why people are shouting?
Well, I think your sister is going to the palace.
Safe trip.
Hi. Hi, Chimo. Why did you allow this to happen to us? To me? Huh? My enemies are really at work. They have succeeded. Chukwu, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Hi. What do I do? Where do I go from here?
Hi. How can the heir apparent to my throne be missing? Who can be responsible for this? Who could do this to me? Who?
I don't know. The only people that knows about his trip are the people of this family. And then the cabin of top Ndiokoro kingdom.
No, woman. The king of Ndikoro and his elders and noble people. Besides, what do they stand to gain? Eh?
In this case, we cannot trust anyone. Naomi, are you sure you forgive your brother? Mother.
Are you suspecting me of kidnapping my own brother, Mother? Is that what you're trying to say? Mother, what?
If I wanted to do this, why didn't I do it when we were quarreling? Why now? Why would you say this? But why would you say this? This is wrong, Mother. I'm really disappointed with you, Mother.
Look, Ojugo, that was too harsh. How could you even come up with such a thing? How can you suggest such a thing?
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm just confused. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm just confused.
My princess, please. Please, please, please. Forgive your mother. Okay? That's all right. That's all right. I must get to the root of this.
Oh, God.
I am the lion of Umunenato. I will get to the root of all this. My elders, what you heard is true.
Your Majesty, we set off for the palace immediately we heard the news.
But who could have done this?
Who else? If not Obinna, Afamifuna's son.
How can you be so sure of that?
What sort of question is that? It's no longer news that Obinna and the prince are enemies.
And how come I never thought about this?
Your Majesty, I want you to see it from this perspective. Why didn't the kidnappers adopt the princess? Revenge mission. From the information my daughter brought to me, she said when he heard of the kidnap, he smiled broadly and asked her, is that why she's making noise? Your Majesty, this is enough evidence to show that he is responsible for this kidnap.
I want that boy in this palace at once. Guards! Guards! Young man, I am giving you this last chance to say the truth.
Your Majesty, I'm telling you the honest truth. I do not have a hand in the prince's disappearance.
I can see your heart, Hagar. And I can assure you that if you fail to confess, I will order the guards to take you out there and flog you till you confess. Guards!
Your Majesty.
Take this young man out there. Flog him till he confesses.
Stop! Stop right there. Dad. Father, what is this? What connection does he have with what is going on? Father, please, what is it?
Princess Naomi, for the last time I warn you, stay out of this. Out! Yes! Throw her out of this place.
But I don't know anything. Don't touch me. Father, please.
I said throw her out of this place. Now, take him out there, flog him till he confesses.
Yes, Your Majesty. Move. Outside. Move.
Criminal.
Come on, enter inside this place. Idiot. Stupid man. You don't want to see the truth, Abi? You go die inside this place. Kidnapper, idiot. Sit down there.
I know how to deal with small monkeys. Dubem is still learning. What I see lying down, even if Dubem climbs the highest Iroko tree, cannot see.
You are the master planner.
Sure.
Comparing our brains with yours, we are yet to be conceived.
You can say that again in Irondo. Eh? See, that stupid Obinna that's supposed to be enjoying with us, he's now reading in pains.
Yes.
Obinna thought by turning down my wonderful offer, he will gain a seat at the White House. He should enjoy his new home.
In pains.
But, Master, as things stand now, what is our next course of action?
I am cooking something. By the time I'm done cooking, you will all know our MasterCard.
Our king in the making. The master planner.
They call me the brain box.
Oh, yes.
Obim, how are you? Listen, I am so sorry that you're going through this. I brought you food.
I hope you know that I am innocent. I did not kidnap your brother.
Obim, I know you didn't do it. I know. It's either my brother did it or your sister did it.
must be very stupid. It's obvious you've started taking hard drugs again.
Obim, this is a planned deal just to get at us. Because after your sister lost her pregnancy, my brother threatened to deal with us. Yes, he locked me up for days. And I guess this is your time. This is pure kidnapping. Why didn't they kidnap me? Why?
I know you want to fight. But remember that you and I are going to be here for a very long time if you do not cooperate. So if I were you, I'll begin to talk. I'll begin to sing. Tell them everything that you know so that we can get out of this place.
What?
Serious.
You're not serious.
Okenku, you were saying something over the phone that was not clear to me. So now, explain to me in clear terms. I gave you a job and a perfect location. Yet you didn't pull it. What are you saying? You didn't get there? Who then kidnapped the prince? Who? I don't understand what you're saying. What you're saying is absolute rubbish. Okenku, listen to me. Listen to me. Okenku, this is an assignment you were supposed to execute perfectly. Who then kidnapped him? Now, Okenku, listen. Take this as an assignment. Find out who kidnapped the prince and get back to me. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now get out of this room.
Father, they were not the ones. Then who kidnapped the prince? Who did? You know what? Let's just not get ourselves worked up over this issue. It does not matter. He has a lot of enemies. Maybe they were the ones that kidnapped him, or even he might even be dead right now. Father, please, I cannot wait. What next? I cannot wait to become the princess of this kingdom.
Calm down, my daughter. Calm down. King Orizu does not know what is happening. By the time he finds out what is against him, he will be forced to bow. Yes. The heir apparent is nowhere to be found. What a better time to strike.
So, Father, what next?
It's time.
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Chief Ibe,
Your Majesty.
Are you sure this has not been posted?
Yes, Your Majesty. I'm very sure. That's not been posted.
In that case, you're a great man, and I think you need to be rewarded. Let me call my guard to bring my checkbook.
Not so fast, sir. This video is supposed to go viral. Except you're ready to pay the ultimate price.
Chief Ibe, are you trying to blackmail your king?
Your Majesty, it is said that there is no long sermon during early morning mass, according to those that goes to church. The question now is, are you in or out?
What do you want? Tell me, what do you want from me, Chief Ibe?
Denounce your throne.
Are you normal? I mean, are you okay? Can you just listen to yourself speak? Besides, I'm still looking for my son. Do you want me to have heart attack?
May the gods forbid. I never prayed for that. But if eventually it happens, you're not the first.
I see. I can see you have overstayed your welcome in my house. Now leave this palace. Leave the palace immediately!
Your Majesty, asking me to leave the palace is not a good idea. I think what you should be more concerned about is what will happen if this video goes viral.
What will you gain in bringing me down?
Becoming the next king. Is that not big enough?
Innocent, but dangerous in the heart. Innocent, but dangerous in the heart. Yes,
just imagine the nonsense. At first, he was sounding reasonable. But the moment I mentioned the throne, the beast in him came out. He stated that instead of him to abdicate the throne, that he was going to arrest his daughter. And if his son comes back alive, that he's going to arrest him as well, instead of abdicating his throne. What is this man up to?
This is a serious situation.
Very serious.
What do we do now?
Master, I think it's high time we visited the great Achaka of Ichika. He is the king of kings of native doctors. He can give us something that will neutralize the king's charms.
I think you're right this time.
Yes.
So now, when do we embark on this journey? When?
He only appears every Eke market day. So today is Oye.
Okay.
In 3 days' time, we go.
But dangerous in the heart. Innocent, but dangerous in the heart. Yes, unfriendly friends everywhere they go deep. On the fable sugar, on our side. Rapapando, Rapapaka Pasebu, psychopathy everywhere. Ayita Barata, Rapapando, Rapapaka Pasebu, psychopathy everywhere. Ayita Barata, Rapapando, Rapapaka Pasebu, psychopathy everywhere. Ayita Barata, there are wolves in sheep clothing. You run snakes in you ring grass.
Because of our land.
Yes, it was
I know this thing is inside this room, but where could it be?
Help me.
Help me.
They will use it against you. Innocent, but dangerous in the heart. Innocent, but dangerous in the heart. Yes, unfriendly friends everywhere they go deep. On the fable sugar, on our side. Rapapando, Rapapaka Pasebu, psychopathy everywhere. Ayita Barata, Rapapando, Rapapaka Pasebu, psychopathy everywhere.
God of my ancestors, thank you for this particular remaining one. Help me find it. Guide my footsteps to make it easy for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for leading me aright.
I humble myself before the great Otawaisi, the oldest but the youngest priest in the spiritual realm.
Orizu. When danger comes knocking, even the swift wings of the eagle cannot give it the desired flight. Orizu, I can see that being made the King of Kings of this state, you have forsaken me. Judging from how long it took you to summon me, your anchor. What sayest thou, O mortal man?
I am so sorry, Great One. I've been trying to...
You have been trying to please a people that you don't even care about. You have been trying to camouflage yourself as a sheep, whereas you are a deadly wolf. You have been trying to make these people see you as a kind and generous king, when you are clouded and shrouded in darkness and evil. Orizu, need I tell you that anyone who is venturing into this dreaded journey of yours does not forsake his chi? Now I tell and ask you, why bend the time? Why bend the rules of the game by summoning me, Otawisi, at this odd hour of the day? Did you think about the things I might be doing? Don't you know that by this time of the day, I should be whining and dining with the entire goddesses of the spiritual realm?
Great One, all through the night, I've been troubled. I sense danger, but I can't place it.
Sense danger, you say? Orizu, you say sense danger. Now let me bring you up to the know. You are not sensing danger, for danger sleeps with you. Danger wakes with you. Danger wines and dines with you. Danger travels and comes back with you, Orizu. Don't you know that when Nza, the little bird Nza,
when it overfeeds itself, and when it hears the melodious tunes from Okonta, the greatest drummer of our time. It dances more than even its feeble and tiny legs can carry, not knowing that the little boy's stone is always nearby to hit from every angle. Orizu, son of Mbayala, you don't have time. For time is against you.
Great one, Orizu has done dreadful things in the past. Just say what I must do.
Orizu has done great and dreadful things in the past because Orizu heeded to the great advice of the greatest priest of Mbayala, the god of the dark realms. Orizu did great things in the past because he clinged on the great Otawisi and Mbayala. But now it seems you are acting otherwise. But all the same, I will still do what we know how to do best. You know the drill. You know the rules of the game. Otawisi, the great priest of Mbayala, will leave you with a riddle. Crack the riddle, then it will take you to the limelight which you desire. Fail the riddle, then you fail woefully. And here comes the riddle. Stuck in the king's dark waters, drowns a shining knight, holding forth a scepter, looking for light. Orizu, you have no time. Decipher this riddle, and you shall get all that you want. But remember, time is against you. Beat the time, and you become a victor.
Great one. What about my son?
The son. The son. Remember, we had an arrangement. You have to continue waiting on the full moon of the black wolves, which comes in the next 7 days. Remember that it comes once every 100 years. Make proper use of this time. Once that time comes, whatever you need, whatever your demand is, whatever your wishes are, shall be granted by my master, the great Mbayala. I leave you to your fate, Orizu.
No, Richevo. No, now. Eh? No, not now. Hello, Ichi. Greetings to you. You remember the thing I told you the other time about someone having a strange origin in the palace? Yes, it is finally clear to me now. The prince and princess are not the king's children. They were adopted. Ichi, I am very, very sure. I am very sure. I saw the document in the king's chamber when I went to clean it. And I snapped it. Yes, I snapped it. I will send the documents to you immediately I drop this call. Yes. Okay. Bye for now. Okay.
What kind of riddle is that? Stuck in the king's dark waters, drawn a shining light with a scepter, looking for light. Riz, you are smarter than this. Think outside the box. The king's dark waters, meaning his dungeon. And a scepter is an object of kinship. Light. Light in this context stands for freedom, yes. Stands for freedom. In other words, this shining night is a prisoner, and I am the king that will pronounce his freedom. I see. Hold on. Who is in my dungeon? Obinna. But what is he doing with a scepter? Oh, I see. I see. I know what to do with the answer. He must be eliminated as usual. What is it?
Your Majesty, the prince is back.
He's back?
Yes, Your Majesty.
My princess. Greetings, my princess. My princess, please, where are you? It's important you tell me where you are. Please. Okay. Please, my princess. You have to come home now. Your brother is back. I don't know. Please, you have to come home now. Please. Okay. You're close to the palace. Okay. Thank you.
Come on! Come on! Yes, let's come! Go down, go down, go down. If you move, if you try it, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's fire. Move, move, move. Move there. Come on. If you come here. If you move, it's fire. Get it, get it. Come.
See, Papa, see, who was this guy come up for here now? This nonsense is not too much. What's up?
Nah, you know they cap rubbish. You know they talk nonsense. You know say boss, say make we leave this guy alive. We leave her for here. Finish for us to bam, we will give you that say, bam, why they hurry?
Almost see, you know so today we start this parole. What's up? The best way we wait for the big call. Who will this guy on fire? The boy is good with their hand again. What's up?
Nah, listen, let me give me order. Let me give you what you go up for here. Let me go talk what you go up for here. Not a rush. But don't worry. You will leave this guy. I'm going to give him. I'm going to chase it. Runner. May you calm down. Not a jump anyhow. Don't worry this one. So, you're going to give me order for here. Come on, wait on Jean yesterday, so.
I can pay double.
But don't worry this one.
I have money.
See me see trouble. You don't mad.
Number one.
Now you can't come here.
Number one, relax. See. Listen to this talk. Yeah? The person will give us this job, let it come. Who will collect this one now? Come on, hand.
I don't see him. You don't forget rule number one. No compromising. No be this guy give you job. You want to leave who give you job, call they follow this guy.
That's why give us a take call now. What's up? Who will let this one come out?
Nah, you go wait for instruction. I mean, go give instruction for you. Not the capital anyhow. What they work you? Go share whether self are they tight. Whether boys on guard. Go share. I can talk to you the burania. This man self. The Chris. Smart thing without join. I don't do anyhow. Hey, so how much you get? No, my father, that Chris, he never go to this self. I don't never go serious. So you call the play. You collect just now. I ask question, you ask him whether I of my father he talk to now. My papa for here. Yes. Wait. How far? See me, I don't get alignment. You hear me? Not lose guard me. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
What you go happen as well, yeah? Your account allegation and formula you go for inside.
I'll pay you 4.5 million naira for your troubles. Just give me the account and I'll make a transfer if you give me my phone.
Wait, I hear you wait. What you talk just now? See you go do it.
I'll pay you 4.5 million naira.
This guy, why me? See, Don't use me to play for you. Now go there here. See, I will throw you a bullet if you use me to play.
No, I'm not playing. I'm serious.
You serious?
Yes.
Bad guy. You bad guy. Nobody go with the kidnap you say, I don't say you bad guy. See, don't use me play. I don't like play. I like serious business. You hear me so?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Know what you go happen there? See my bring your phone call. I'll bring your phone call, Wait first. My manager, man, tell her matter. My manager first. This guy there. Alpha manager. They on guard. Sharp. Siam. 4.5 million. They enter the house like this. So. You collect your 200k. Then you make cash available. No lose guarding. No. Correct. You're the young guy, you collect and just now. Yes. I'll be your phone call. Don't lose guard me, you may not collect for you.
You mean you were just released like that?
Mom, it was a miracle.
But since you paid such amount of money to them, you should have inquired who was that kidnapped you.
My lord, I don't think that's necessary. The fact that they released him without hurting him is enough for me. I'm good with it.
Oh yes, the gods be praised.
Yeah.
Who kidnapped you? How did it happen? Where did they take you to? Did they hurt you? How did it happen?
No me. One question at a time. As you can see, your brother just came in. He's tired. He needs to shower and eat something. Please. Save him the stress.
Yes, what is it?
Your Majesty, a fierce woman just entered the palace, dressed in white, demanding to see the royal household, Your Majesty.
And you allow this fierce woman to enter into my palace?
No, Your Majesty. I refuse her entrance, but I cannot tell how she maneuvered her way into the palace.
Woman, can you save us the stress of this suspense by revealing your identity and stating your reasons of scaring my guards? You dare not snub the King of Kings unless you have a death wish.
The eagle lands only when it is sure of its prey. I will unveil my identity once we are complete.
Are you implying standing the King of Kings up? How dare you?
If your feet are feeble, order your guards to bring out here your cherished throne. The meeting can now commence. Orizu, the gods have weighed you on their scale of justice, and you are found wanting.
Can someone take this crazy woman in white out of my palace?
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, come on.
I don't understand. What have you done to my guard? What have I done to him? Can you undo what you have done to him now? Who are you?
Now I have your rapt attention, I believe. The deadly odor of your fat has gone viral. That if you are not stopped, lots of lives will be ruined in the future. The prince and the princess were adopted when you killed the last king of this kingdom. Miriana, the goddess of fertility, caused the queen's womb. That after several trials with no results, they decided to go for an adoption. That led to the queen's vacation to the UK for 1 year, claiming to be pregnant, when they know very well that it is an abomination for an adopted child to sit on the sacred throne of Munata Kingdom. Fully aware of the consequences of his action, he decided to sell his soul to a dark god in Malaya, whose chief priest, Otawaisi, he communes with, to become immortal and rule forever. To seal the deal, Dubem is to be sacrificed in the next 7 days. A day which has been marked as the full moon of the black wolves. A deadly day in every 100 years. That was why he had Dubem kidnapped. So it becomes easier to carry out his evil.
Enough, woman! Enough!
Dad. Father. Is it true what she said? Is it true what she just said?
Abaroma, the great daughter of the greatest seer of Uri, does not tell lies. He came by my brother. The time is come.
Ikemba. Ochiaga.
Chika! Go into the palace cell and get our king Obidan out. All of you, move into the palace. Now. Orizu, move. Move it.
Hello? Master, we're already at the palace. Okay, you are close. Come fast. Many things are happening. You're almost there. Okay. Come.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you have been released.
You and your sister are free to go home now. Please, Your Majesty, you are free.
Orizu, recall the day you killed Oboneje Nwaokpukpo, the former king, and his queen, Enenebema. Something strange happened. Their child, whom you were about killing, vanished before your eyes. Today, this young man standing here, Obinna, was that child. He was handed by the gods to late Ahamefuna and his wife to raise him. On the day you became king, my brother Ikemba was sent to monitor your movement till this day, which was appointed Abinishi, a day of atonement.
Thank you, great daughter of the great seer of Nri, for these beautiful revelations. May the gods be with you.
Shut your mouth, you evil.
Huh?
Evil. Also today ends the reign of the day owl. For all the atrocities your cult committed in this kingdom. And for killing your noble. A wise and just man, your league is hereby judged.
Hey, 1 plus 5 equal to 20.
And you, Orizu, and your wife, Ojugo, you are banished into the forest of the gods at Nri, where the gods will do to you as they please.
I want to beg you. I'm not part of this plan. I wasn't there when it happened. I was still a child when my father committed that. Please, I beg you. Eh? What is going to be my fate? Sorry, our fate. Eh? Please.
Your fate lies in the hands of Obinna.
Hey!
Your Majesty Obinna, prepare yourself to be crowned the king of this great kingdom in 2 weeks' time. My great sister, the great priestess, finish the job. Don't move. For the gods have done their job. There is nothing you or anyone can do about this situation.
Dearest brother, I am truly sorry. You know, this past few months has deprived us of the love that was shared because of an inconsequential battle that shouldn't have happened in the first place. I am sorry, please. Forgive me.
I want you to know that Chukwu Okike Abiama, the creator of heaven and earth, allows certain things to happen as it aids the progression of life's events. If we don't make mistakes, how do we learn? You're my sister, my blood, and you shall remain one of the sweetest things in my life.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
That's still the same.
Thank you, brother.
You know, I lack the right words to say how sorry I am for all the troubles I caused you, but I'm truly sorry. Please, forgive me. Chukudubem, we are humans and we are not without flaws. Without sin, there will be no forgiveness. And like I say, all the time, we live and we learn. I believe that you know better now. And I want to assure you that all that has happened would remain in the past. What you and I have at hand right now is our present and our future. And the future of this kingdom is in our hands. I am willing to work with you. From the bottom of my heart, I say that I forgive you. You're going to make a fine king. An unprecedented prosperity in this kingdom. Thank you. Thank you.
Your Majesty, you have to retain and continue the legacy which your biological parents left for you.
I have lived a simple life in this community. And I have loved living that life, and I would like to continue to live like that. Having said that, I have pledged my availability to my people. I have made it very clear that I will always be available to serve the people of Omonnaton, except having to sit on the throne.
Your Majesty, don't you think your parents would be happy if you continued from where they stopped? And that would make them more fulfilled.
I know that you know that the ways of Men are not the ways of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
The gods are very prudent and deliberate in dealing with mortals. They have blessed me with a perfect fate, and that is the fate to lead an exemplary life, one that is worthy of emulation. I'd like to keep it that way.
You're wise indeed. I must say, your words are kingly. But I cannot push nor force you to do what you wouldn't want to do. So let's allow it to flow naturally as the gods will them.
Priestess, can I make a request?
Anything for my king.
I have the understanding that a king in waiting has a prerogative of rights to ask for mercy.
Of course.
And I say that by the powers vested in me as a blue blood, I want to plead for mercy on behalf of Chukudubem and also nominate him as the next king of this kingdom.
What? That's impossible, my king. Very, very impossible.
Why? Are you trying to deny me my natural rights?
May the gods of the 7 kingdoms forbid that I go against the order of my incoming king. But the problem is that the past king committed lots of atrocities. One that makes it impossible, according to the laws of the land, for anyone, not even someone from his loins, to ascend the sacred throne, not to talk of someone with questionable paternity. Okay, if you have fully decided to relinquish your power and the right as the incoming king of this kingdom, then you have to name someone from your family circle.
You would have to give me time to think about it.
Considered.
Let me also ask, is there something that can be done to modify our tradition a little as it affects marriage in Umunato?
You mean the one that forbids siblings from the same family getting married to siblings from another family? Lots of people from this kingdom had visited my father, the great seer of the kingdom, regarding the same tradition. But nothing was done. Well, your case is simple. Simple because Naomi and Dubem are not bona fide children of this land. So, you would have to perform a sacrifice called a unification sacrifice, which is very, very expensive. Only then can this be permitted.
What are the items that we will need for this sacrifice?
7 cows, 5 cock.
But she wants a getaway before we get married, and I'm like, come on now, you're going to eat into our budget. So what money are we going to use for the marriage that you're talking about a getaway?
No, the truth is I support this getaway. Yes, why don't we have the wedding? Yes, abroad. To make
Slow
sense.
down.
Trust me.
You don't get it. Now she wants us to go on a vacation first. come back and now plan the wedding. No.
Brother,
And
that's
I'm saying you are going to wreck my pocket. Eh?
I don't see anything wrong with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Thank
okay,
you.
Guys. Listen. No, we're talking about the budget. I want to talk about the budget. I want to talk about it.
Okay, let's hear you, bro.
I am willing to support. Let's have the vacation
Oh,
and the wedding abroad.
That's what I want.
No. Let us have the wedding and
Thank you,
vacation
bro. Honey,
together.
it's my day. Come on.
Let's have fun.
Have fun.
Why are you people making me look stingy?
No.
No, you're not stingy. Come on.
Bring
come
out
on,
the
come on, bro.
money. It's my
Come on,
day.
don't say that.
It's my day. Bring.
I'm saying, why not
Why
one?
one?
Let's have the wedding and then we travel later. How about that?
No way.
Like I said, I'm going to support this budget. Okay?
This is what I want. It's my day. Let him give it to me.
Why are you always saying it's your day like I won't be there? I don't get it. Dube, your sister is trying to kill me.
No, she can't kill you.
No, she's trying to get me broke. What your sister is saying is that she wants to go on a short vacation and then come back home. We'll have a big traditional marriage.
Good.
And then have a wife.
It's simple.
And then travel again.
That's honeymoon.
You want to finish my brother's?
Oh, what is
No, but the funny, listen. The good thing is the money cannot finish.
Thank you.
What are we saying?
Thank you.
The money cannot
Thank you.
No way. There's no way she's soaking Gary after marriage, man.
He
Come on.
is Odogu. My husband is Odogu. He's capable. Honey, come on. I know you're capable.